my frog in my condo in Florida.
Oh my God, that's great.
It's got a little Zen garden right in the living room. Look how cute he is, too. Thing relaxes me.
It never works.
It works. With you?
No, that's 5220, the regular village hall number.
I'd like to call the meeting to order. If we could all rise, please all rise for our pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can we remain standing for 1 second, just as a moment of silence for the Highland Park victims in the city of Highland Park, please? Thank you. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Greer.
Here.
Trustee Khan.
Here.
Trustee Minks.
Here.
Trustee Phil.
Here.
Trustee Travis.
Here.
Trustee Whitko.
Here.
All present, Your Honor.
Thank you. I need approval of our regular meeting minutes from June 27th, 2022.
I'll make the motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of June 27th, 2022.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Minks, seconded by trustee Whitko. Any discussion, questions, clarification? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. There are no special reports tonight. There are no public hearings tonight. There are no plan commission reports tonight. Residents' comments, this is on agenda items only. Agenda items only. Bill Page, please. Sure, of course.
Just very simply, I looked at the agenda and I see there's an ordinance and another ordinance, and I'm curious about more detail, which maybe you were going to explain anyway. So I'm just asking that you do, and thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And thank you for your message about the Highland Park shootings on the phone. It was timely and appropriate, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Under President's report, a few things to follow up again. I hate to keep bringing it up, but it was an event that we'll never forget. So I'm confident that I speak for our community in expressing our deepest and most sincere condolences to the families and friends of those who were lost as a result of the tragic event in Highland Park on the 4th of July. The hope is for the full and speedy recovery of everyone wounded, traumatized, and affected by what happened. I want to just give a heartfelt thanks and grateful thanks to all the courageous first responders, obviously, the citizens who rushed in to offer aid and to protect the people needing medical attention, safety, and comfort. It's a horrific event. I don't think we need to talk much more about that. As we all know, you can't even imagine what it was like for them. But I do know that a few of our police people went up there, as did some of the surrounding communities, to help out. Again, we are 100% behind the Highland Park community. Our prayers and thoughts are with the victims' families, and none of us will ever forget it, of course. And then just as far as the decision made by the village here, we took in the information. I want to thank my team for taking my calls right away and assembling rather quickly, as Mr. Page alluded to. It takes a team, and my team showed up for me and was there, and we made our decision quickly based on the information that was given and what we knew at the time. So, again, our thoughts and prayers are with Highland Park. I do, again, on a lighter note, excuse me, it's not COVID, don't worry about it, it's allergies. Many thanks to the volunteers and committee members for their hard work in making this year's event successful. I want to thank everyone who understood and supported the decision that was made to cancel the last day of the event in abundance of caution and to show respect to our neighbors who lost their life at the tragic shooting at the Highland Park 4th of July parade again. Trustee Greer, Trustee Minks, Mr. Minks, all the volunteers, Ralph, everybody that volunteered. We can't thank you enough for what you did. We had a great, successful first 3 days. I think our best ever, quite honestly. I think people were looking forward to it, very much so. And I think your commission, Mr. Minks, delivered, and it was a fantastic event. I've had people telling me it was the best ever. Next year we'll make it even better. But again, thank you to all that participated. Thank you to all that came out. Enjoyed the great weather. our community does 4th of July better than any in the United States, and which makes that in the world. And I'm so proud of all we've done. And thank you to the Morton Grove Days Commission, Trustee Greer, Trustee Minks as well, because the time that people put into these things, there's so many, but it's a lot of hours. And then for it to end the way it did and still be successful is a tribute to your group for just making a great event. So I want to thank everybody for that. Unfortunately, there is still conflict in the Ukraine. Let us continue to remember the distressing events that are happening over in the Ukraine. Our hearts and prayers and thoughts are with the Ukrainian people as well. Just crazy times right now, so take it one day at a time. Everything will get better, and we just want to keep them in our thoughts and prayers, because it's easy sometimes as time goes on to start forgetting about the other events that are going on. That is still going on. Upcoming dates and events to remember, I do want to remind everybody of National Night Out. Our police department is hosting its 7th annual Night Out on Tuesday, August 2nd, from 5:30 to 8:30 at the Civic Center at 6140 Dempster. It's a free educational and fun event. Chief Simo can tell you every year it pretty much doubles every year. It just gets better and better and better. And again, thanks to all the volunteers that make that come to fruition as well. Other than that, I have one last thing. I want to wish one of our former trustees, Ed Ramos, all the best in his fight, health issues, and we give him Godspeed and hope that he'll be okay. So, Ed, we're thinking about you, and thanks for your service to the village. Other than that, I have no other report. Clerk's report.
No report, Your Honor.
Thank you. Staff reports. Village administrator.
Yes, Mr. President, I do have one ordinance under my report. Otherwise, there's no other business. I'd like to put the board's attention for a first reading for ordinance 2215, an ordinance providing and authorizing the execution of an economic incentive and tax increment allocation, financing, and development agreement by and between the Village of Morton Grove, Illinois, and P&P Properties, LLC, in regard to certain real property located in the Lehigh-Ferris TIF Increment Financing District. Expenditure of funds from the Lehigh-Ferris TIF increment funding for this process, which is ordinance 22-15. The purpose is to approve this economic tax incentive allocation financing development agreement by and between the village and the developer. The village owns some property in this area, which is at 8720 to 26 Ferris and 8733 Narragansett. This ownership has been for probably a decade. And this developer has come through with a product that will provide that development on those sites. And currently the property is owned from a developer's standpoint. Developer owns 8721 and 8735 Narragansett. Put together, this is a nice site. The site will be the development of 10 townhomes and 2 duplex units, or 1 duplex unit, 2 units in that area, and will bring an EAV, an estimated EAV of almost $6 million to this site. The agreement provides reimbursement to the developer for certain TIF-eligible expenses not to exceed $350,000 and the forgiveness of $420,000 loan to the developer for the purchase of the village property. Combined value of the incentive is valued at $770,000 and is approximately 11% of the total development cost. This is a first read, and we bring it before the board for information. Thank you very much. End of my report. We're open for discussion or comments.
Any comments or questions? Thank you. Hearing none. Corporate counsel? Thank you. Reports by trustees. Trustee Greer.
No report.
Thank you. Trustee Khan. Trustee Minks.
No report.
Trustee Thill.
No report.
Trustee Travis.
Yes, Your Honor, I have ordinance 22-12, which is amending Title 6, Chapter 1, Section 3, entitled Offenses Against Public Peace of the Municipal Code of the Village of Morton Grove. So village staff continuously reviews and proposes updates to the village board to ensure the code remains contemporary and adequately addresses the needs of the community. The chief of police has proposed revisions to the Title 6, Chapter 1, Section 3 to Title 9 of the Municipal Code of the Village of Morton Grove to 1, remove the prohibition against soliciting or begging on public ways as solicitation regulations are addressed in Title 4, Chapter 6E of the Village Code and to comply with recent court rulings regarding First Amendment rights with respect to solicitation and begging, and 2, remove the prohibition against public intoxication from this section to comply with Illinois Statute 20 ILCS 301/55-15, which precludes municipalities adopting or enforcing any law which includes intoxication as the sole basis of an offense. This is only a first reading, so no action will be taken tonight, but Chief Simo, could you, since Bill and Bob both asked about this, could you give a little more information on the needs for revising this? Sure. Thank you.
So basically, we reviewed our disorderly conduct section in the code, and with respect to 2 issues. One was the begging or soliciting in the roadway. There's a Supreme Court case that basically says that the speech of begging or asking for money in the roadway is protected speech under the First Amendment. So it was not prudent to have that section in our disorderly conduct section anymore, because arresting for somebody for that could get us into legal jeopardy. So there are other ways to enforce it, people that solicit without a permit, or people that, impede traffic or walk in the roadway illegally. So we could have enforced it that way if we needed to. Also, with the intoxication issue, there's a law on the books in Illinois that basically says a municipality cannot have an ordinance that it's just based on intoxication. So we felt it was safe to take that out too. And there's other ways to enforce that. If somebody is bothering somebody while intoxicated, we can always arrest them for the disorderly conduct in another way. So hopefully that answers your question. Okay?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So somebody does decide to solicit on the roadway.
Right.
They step out in the traffic, get hit by a car.
Right.
Who carries the liability?
It could be complicated.
We don't carry it.
We don't, as the village, no. No. We
Okay.
don't. I mean, could be the driver's fault. It could be the pedestrian's fault. It just kind of depends how it happens.
Okay, thanks.
Sure.
Thank you. Any other questions? Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
That's the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Travis. Trustee Whitko?
Thank you, Your Honor. I just want to tell everyone that we're gearing up for our 2nd annual Sustainability Expo. It's going to be on Saturday, September 10th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And currently, we're still soliciting exhibitors. We're really hoping to add to the exhibitors we had last year. So if any Morton Grove businesses have a direct impact on sustainability, please contact us at 847-470-5220. And for residents, please come this year. We had a great turnout last year. It was a fun and informative event, and we look forward to this year as well. That's the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Trustee Whitko. Any other business brought before the board tonight? Presentations of warrants, Trustee Greer.
Thank you very much. I'd like to make a motion to accept the warrants in the amount of $319,608.91. Make that motion.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee Greer, seconded by Trustee Phil. Any discussion, questions, clarification? Hearing none, clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Greer.
Aye.
Trustee Kahn.
Aye.
Trustee Minks.
Aye.
Trustee Phil.
Aye.
Trustee Travis.
Aye.
Trustee Whitko.
Aye.
The warrants pass as presented, 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Residents' comments. Bob Raculia? Hello, sir.
Hi. One comment first, that Sustainability Expo was just terrific last year. That was one of the best things I've seen, so thanks for putting that together. 2 comments. I'm a member of the Vision Morton Grove Group, and 2 comments about the Strategic Planning Committee. One, we hope that before the draft is composed and put together, that there'll be an opportunity for public input and comment and participation in putting that together. And secondly, that with the strategic plan, as it's developed, that we would be sure to have EDI, equity, diversity, and inclusion included in the planning regarding hiring practices of the village, training of village employees, and composition of various commissions.
Thank you. Next up would be Rudolph Vilk.
Hello, everyone. You know, I promised to you before to be continuous because last time I talking about Teresa Hoffman-Liston. I repeat again, nothing personal, just job, her job. And I have just personal, just for one person. It's Trustee Greer. I talking to him many times. I talking about him to mayor. I talking to everyone who present here. He not respect to people. He roar like wow, 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 oh, oh, oh. It's not fair. He adult person. He need to make sure what he doing. He is not supposed to be working like trustee. About problem with continuous. When somebody stop you on the street and take a gun or something else, give me money. What you need to do? You give money, for example, $100 and credit card, but it's not credit card, it's the debit card. And he look at the debit card, say, oh my God. Okay, I give you $50 because he took it from her or for him 100. I give you $50. Give me number to use this debit card. What you think? It's make it Teresa Hoffman-Liston to me. She knows Bill Zimmer make it illegal picture from my backyard without my permission. He knows this and he tell me, okay, I decrease your penalty, just give me promotion to code inspector, check backyard anytime, anywhere. I tell no way. It's the same. He used my money, illegal, take it from me, and give me, okay, I take it $100, for example, from you, but give me promotion to code inspector coming in. Okay, Mr. Teresa Hoffman-Liston, please, you lawyer, you serious person in village, you must know law. But private property without promotion owner, it's not supposed to become in no way included police officer. Why you not understand this? You try to make it from my money? I give you $100 now. Give me promotion to come into yours backyard. $100. I'm not take it from you $500 and take it. I give you $100 now. Can you do me a favor to come into your property? I hope no. But anyway, I want to everybody understand. I not have personal problem. I talking all time about job, good job, bad job, because I want what village make it just good job, and fix it problem what it's have bad job. Nobody who knows it's his fault, included mayor, not told me, Mr. Will, sorry, it happens. And I understand, nobody perfect, included me. But tell me, I'm sorry it happens, we promise you, no way for future. But here, I see
15 seconds.
Okay. Also, next time we're talking about new rules, what it's make it first person, it's Ralph, Mr. Ralph. He told me like this, from now on, nobody give to you calendar event. Many years I see this
10 seconds, Rudy.
calendar have close to clear. It's why I asking. But when you take it, when you make it new rules, please do me a favor, just for me, make it, print one time per month this calendar. It's no big deal.
Thank you, Rudy.
But you need to remember, you make it service to residents. Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you very much. Any other residents' comments? Go ahead, Bill. Come on to the mic, please, just so we can hear you.
I realized hearing the explanation about the TIF that I needed to make my question clearer. It's going to cost the village money. How's it going to benefit the village?
Well,
I can talk to you after the meeting.
Okay.
But certainly it's going to increase our EAV. It's going
What's
to
EAV?
equalize assessed value.
Okay.
It'll help everybody's taxes.
look at it this way, Bill, because it's very simple. A lot of people, they cloud the issue with this. How it benefits the village is the village invests, we get an investment, a return on the investment. And you take an area and you fix it up that was blighted, that wasn't getting any stimulation or growth. That's what a TIF is for. But Ralph will be happy to review it with you, but that's the way you have to look at it. When you see TIF dollars on the village's part getting invested in the community, we get a return. We have numerous TIFs that we've done that are highly successful. One was actually one of the best ones ever in the state of Illinois, right over here by the Woodlands. And people at the time were like, oh my God, you're shelling out $5 million. You're crazy. Well, Ralph, why don't you tell everybody the return on our $5 million in 23 years? I think we took back about, do you remember?
All I can tell you is that the EAV went up about 3 times. So when that TIF closes out, there's going to be some real compression from a tax standpoint. It'll help all of the taxing bodies.
What the two of you are explaining is what a TIF fundamentally is for.
That's
So
correct.
Thank you for that.
That's right.
That's
Yep.
what it's for.
But feel free,
Yeah, I'll spend some time with you afterwards, and we can talk about it. But it's a great development for the village. It's better than a grassy knoll. Right? It's better to put something on that property and move it forward.
and get us some return on our investment. Any other resident comments? Hearing none, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion is made by trustee Mink, seconded by trustee Whitko. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, meeting is adjourned at 7:21.